Whoops. Hello, guys. Okay, let me pop this out. Okay. All right. Hey. Sheena, Rebecca, Krubby the Beagle, All Terrain Coffee and Camping. How y'all doing? Gary. All right.
Yep.
Okay, he's ended it over there. All right, guys.
And we're in Devildog stream, love.
Where's what?
I said we're in. Oh, I was telling the queen we're in Devildog's.
Oh, okay.
We're in the pound now.
I will wait for Webb. There's Ralph. He needs to take a short break. Okay. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? Hey, Johnny. Okay, guys. Just to let you know, what we're doing here is we are doing Streamyard Nightbot setup. Going to show you how easy it is. Rusty, how you doing? It is extremely easy to set up. Now, if you're on a computer. If you're on a cell phone, you really can't do it because you got to go back and forth, and you'll see that. So it needs to be either a laptop or a desktop or something like that, where even a tablet maybe, where you have multiple windows open. I've never done it on a tablet, but I'm assuming is hey Josh, how you doing? I'm assuming as long as you can use different tabs to open one side, the Nightbot, and have your YouTube side open as well, that would be fine. And I am going to go ahead and we'll start with Streamyard, I guess. Streamyard's real easy. Everybody should probably have Streamyard because Streamyard's basically signing up for an account. And I will go ahead and walk you through on how to use Streamyard, though. Hey Mitchell, how you doing? Urban Gardening Chronicles, Lazy Acres. Appreciate y'all coming in. This is just a tutorial. Hey Frank, how you doing? This is just a tutorial to show people how to use Streamyard, how to set up Nightbot, things like that. Now, Gary, I am going to use your Streamyard so I can go into a past one to show people.
Howdy, Kirby.
Okay, guys. Whenever you go on a Streamyard, it's just going to ask you your basic information to set up. You use the same email that you use on your YouTube account in order to link those two accounts together. That way you can actually set up a live stream. Let me go back real quick and share screen.
Howdy, Gary.
There we go.
Will you give the StreamYard tutorial and I'll be right back?
All right, not a problem. Okay. Now, in StreamYard, guys, there we go. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger so y'all can read it easier. Y'all should be able to read that.
That looks good.
Okay. Now, okay, I'm not watching chat right now, so if you do say anything, if you do say anything to me, make sure you do the @Devildog so it pops up in orange. Any questions or anything like that. And also, Rich will help me. Chris will help me keep an eye out on chat as well, because I was actually berated and they unsubscribed to me and stuff for some reason because I didn't say hello to them when I was doing a tutorial and I wasn't watching chat or actually helping people set up Nightbot. So just to let y'all know, thanks everybody for coming in. This is for y'all in case y'all need help. And if y'all seen that, you can make your screen bigger by the 3 dots up here in the very top right-hand corner under the X. You can click on that, go to zoom, and zoom in, zoom out if you didn't know that. But this, once you log in, this is actually Belt Loop's account, but once you log in, you have upcoming, you can create a broadcast. You also have videos that you can upload, destinations of where you want to send it to if you have multiple accounts, like or anything like that. Then you have your members. You can add an admin or whatever else in that. That's a little bit more advanced, not a problem, Sheena. So if you want to know more about that, you can get with me one-on-one, send me an email or whatever, and I'll help you out with that. Now, when you create an upcoming broadcast, you go create broadcast. Then you can use a pre-recorded video. I guess like if you're doing a premiere or something like that, but it'll show up like a live, or you can do the new broadcast. Once you click on the new broadcast, well, see, I have different accounts here, but you would, well, this is Belt Loops, his different accounts, but you would click on which one you wanted to broadcast it to, okay? Like on mine, there's me and Gary, so I can actually broadcast it to his channel or my channel. On his, there's his 3 channels, and mine should be up here. You can always add a new destination as well. You would just click on that, whichever one you wanted to do it to, and then you would create the title of your live. You would do the description of your live, and as you see here, you would do public. You can do an unlisted or private if you want it to be a premiere later on, but you do a public, and you either create broadcast. That would be, yes, I am, Josh. I do believe so. I'll show you that in a minute. Well, no, I won't show you. Yes, I think I am still an admin on yours, Josh. You can just remove me if you wanted to or whatever. But you can create a broadcast immediately, or you can schedule it for a later time. Now, whenever you plan on going live, I would recommend you schedule it for a later time. The reason why I do it before time, because 30 minutes before you're live, it'll pop up on people that has your little bell ring as far as a notification, and it'll give them a warning that you're going live in 30 minutes. They can go ahead and click on that, go to the live, and wait around for you. You can also put a thumbnail there, and then you would create which live you wanted to go to. Okay, or I mean, you would schedule what time you wanted the live, what date and time. That's as hard as that is. It's real easy. Now, whenever you create a live, okay, Josh, whenever you create a live, you want to do that. Now, when you go into your live initially, before you actually go live, it's what's called, you can call it a pre-show or whatever. If you have people, and I'll show you how to do this in a minute. If you have people that you want that are going to be guests on your panel, you can go in here to the past. Okay, these are your past broadcasts. Now, you can't go live with these again, but you can do an after hours. If you want to meet some people, you can actually click on that and enter studio. And then once you enter the studio, hello, see my mic's working. You have your display name. You can make it whatever you want. You can mute the audio. Who's here? Give me 1 second. Somebody popped up. And there's Ralph. Okay. You can actually go stop cam, stop, mute it. Or you can click on settings, and I'm on the wrong screen. You can click on settings, and you have your different settings over here. Now, I will show you that here in a minute as well. We can go ahead and go on in. So then you just click enter studio. Now, once you enter the studio, you see you're down here. These are the little pictures, the little avatars that are down here. you actually have to click on add to stream to get them to pop up here. Now, as you see up here, it says return to dashboard, and I'll go through this in a minute. But now I would be live. Now, if somebody else comes, well, I wouldn't be live, but if I did go live, they're going to see this screen, this big screen. I can always go, you can edit your name, you can edit your audio avatar. And what an audio avatar is when you go to stop cam, that's my audio avatar right there. Okay, so you can, but that's when you stop the cam, or you can mute yourself and nobody over there can hear me. Y'all can, because it's on a different live stream. Now these right here, hey, let me send an invite to Gary, or let me send an invite to Ralph. Okay, in order to invite somebody there's several different ways to do it. You can invite somebody right here by clicking that invite. You can send them Gmail, email, or Messenger. Or you can copy the clipboard in order to paste it in chat and pin it in chat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an invite real quick to Ralph, because I just want to show you the different kind of layout formats here. So let me email this to Ralph real quick. Give me 1 second while I do this. Compose. Paste. All right, now if you want to have somebody come to your show, you just got to email them that link right there. And they will get that email, or that link in their email. With that link, they just click on it and they'll come up here. Let me go back over there to there we go. And so I'm waiting on Ralph to click on that link in his email. And once he does, it'll bring him down here by me. This is called your basement. So you hear people talking about their basement all the time. And so there he is. You can see him pop up. Now, if you're not paying attention to your basement, you can leave somebody down there for 30 minutes. Ain't that right, Al? Well, Al's not here, but anyways.
Well, Jonesy should know.
So you see right here, now me and Al we're actually in 2 StreamYards right now. We're in mine and we're in Belt Loops, but we're in what's called after hours or pre-show. So if you're pre-show, if you haven't went live yet, you can send that link to your guests. They can come up here and you can tell them, hey, this is how I'm going to run the show. I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I'm going to bring you up. So when you do that, you can actually click on here and remove from stream, which is kicking him to the basement, but it's not. Then you can start your show, do whatever, and then once you're done, and you're ready to bring him up, bring him back up. So that's how the pre-show works, and things to that effect. Now, if you see these little icons right here are your different ways to your different formats.
Your different screen layouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, your different screen layouts and stuff like that. And you see, so you can just play with these and see how these are, especially when you have multiple people up or you're sharing a screen. Now, one thing is, the easiest way to do this, honestly, is if you see right here, this big square in my little screen and his little screen, not up here on the big one, but if I wanted to make Ralph big because he's showing something or highlighting something, all I have to do is click on this and it would make him big. Once he's done, I can click it again and it brings it back to normal. Or if he's there and then I want to make somebody else big, I just can click on theirs and it'll switch back and forth. But then I can make it normal by clicking that again. So when you're big screening somebody, this is the easiest way to do it instead of doing this right here. But sometimes you do want to do this. And now you can also, you can mute somebody when they're up on your panel. You can control the audio up there. Or you can even, if they're too loud or too quiet, you can go into their mic settings and actually control their mic settings by doing that right there. So if it's on your panel, it is totally up to you, because some people overflood other people's and things like that. So any questions, just type them in the comments or whatever, and I'll do that. Now, or I'll try to see them and answer them. Just tag me or whatever, and I'll see it. Now, you do have, this is the regular chat when you see it. Now, when regular chat comes up, it's not going to be on here because this is not live. But when people type it, all you have to do is click on it to show it, and it'll highlight it at the bottom of the screen like that says right there, StreamYard live viewer comments show up. See, I can hide that. I'm showing you right now. Comments that people type will be down here. You can't post anything, and when you try to type anything like at somebody, it's not going to work in here. That's why I keep two windows up. I keep a YouTube window up and this StreamYard. But see, you can click on this, and then you can hide it, or by clicking on another comment, it'll do it. You also have a private chat here. So you can click on this and talk to people, and let me show you if it'll probably pop up. Well, no, it ain't going to. Ralph, type something in private, will you? Over on that one. Whenever you have somebody type something in private, it'll give you a little warning right there. Wait. Is that the right one, Ralph? Nope, you typed in this one. Type in the other one, in Gary's.
Oh. I got too many windows open here.
But what do... Shut up, Mitchell. Okay, you see right there, he just typed a message to me in private chat. I'm in regular chat now here, but if somebody on the panel actually types in private chat, or somebody's in the basement saying, hey, I'm in the basement, because you don't see them pop up down here, then you can actually go to the private, well, down here rather. You can go over to this private chat right here and click on it, and it says private window. So that's how you do that. Now we'll go to banners, and we're almost done here with StreamYard. This is just giving y'all a basic overview of how to handle StreamYard. Now you see right here, there's different banners. You can create a banner or a ticker. If I create a banner and I want to say like my email, okay, I just created a banner and it says Devildog Services 466 at gmail.com. I do not click on the scroll across the bottom because I want it to stay there static. I click add banner. Now it's there. Now I have to click on show in order for it to pop up. Now you see how big that is, right? But it's on there on the screen and everything else. So that's how you create a banner. Now if you want a ticker, you do the same thing. Create banner, type in your message, and then you would click that little box that says ticker, and it creates a ticker. And you want that to go, you scroll that. Now see, you see the different size of a banner and the ticker. And that's all you have to do to have a banner and a ticker. Now they're also, I'm sorry?
You can also change the looks or the size of those the banners.
Yep. And that's
in the brands, yeah, right there.
That's what I was going to next. That's all it is, the banner. Let me go ahead and delete that. It's on Gary's thing. So you can just edit it and delete it if you want. And so I deleted that, and we're good. Now you can go over here to brand, and you can actually, I'm not going to change any of Gary's stuff, but you can actually choose different colors with this little wheel, or different shades of that color by clicking on that. And you can choose whether it's a bubble. Now he has the classic one, or the minimal, which just has the little thing over here. And you can create block and stuff like that. Now, the free version of StreamYard, you will have this duck always up here in the corner. Okay, Strong's Adventure says, at Devildog, please remind folks that if they just put out the link, that trolls can show up in the basement and look like people. Yeah, that is correct. Good point, Strong's. When you put in the link out in the public, like I just did there, and I pinned it to the top. Now, I'm always careful on who I bring up, but there are some people that will use OBS and look like somebody else. So make sure you see their face, unless you know them real well,
Yes.
or give them a code if they're just coming up under an audio avatar because they don't have a camera or anything like that. Hey, Darian, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm just teaching people about StreamYard. Then I'm going to move on to Nightbot. So The thing is, there is always when they come in the basement, make sure you see their face. And if you don't see their face, make sure they're moving around too, because if they just they can pull somebody moving around from another live, honestly. But you got to be real careful with who you bring up. Because somebody could be nude and they could close down that window or that fake window and be nude, and then you got to end it real quick. You got to kick them. You got to do stuff so you don't get in trouble. Now, on the free version of StreamYard, it will have the little duck here. But if you have the paid version, you can put up your own, like Belt Loop has that one, or this one as far as the logos up in the top right-hand corner, or you don't have to have one at all. There is an overlay where you can add overlays, and that will come up there, but you can also have them where they're straight across the screen, I believe, Rich. Ain't that right?
That's
had
right.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you have video clips. Now, this is a standard video clip for everyone. Anyone that has StreamYard has this countdown. I use it when I come in, but you can make your own and things like that. And wait, where's Gary come?
You
Oh,
can
Gary's
make
up
your
here.
own. Yep.
And then you can change your background as well. See, this is just bubbles dark because they have some in there. But like we had that background when we were sending people over to Al's on his 24-hour or whatever. And things like that. So you can create your custom backgrounds. Now then there's also background music that you can play. I normally do not play it because of the fact that I don't know if it has copyright things or not. Hey, Brenda Redbird Farm, thanks for coming in. But there is music that you can play, and you can adjust the volume, whether it's real quiet, which is kind of cool if I had some copyright-free music to put in here and stuff like that. But that's about all I have to say about StreamYard. If you have any questions, feel free to ask or email me, or you can ask Ralph or Rich or anything else. Do you have anything to say, Ralph or Rich?
There's a couple things. Yeah. Go to how you were doing the background there, where you showed a background image behind us. Now, in order for that to show like that, you actually have to click a solo setting where it shows crop the image. I believe it's in the settings there under the check it there, or in the settings here. Yep. There's a feature, I believe it says layouts. Go to layouts.
Hold on a minute.
Down.
Give me.
Yep. See how you have it clicked? It says crop solo layout to share background image. Now, what this does is it puts the image behind your picture. So it's a picture in picture. So that's how you're able to show the background in front of your camera. If you don't have that clicked, if you unclick that, click it. Now go back over to where you were and show that image. Somewhere around the lines, go to something. There's a reason for go to solo or something layout.
Okay.
There's a reason for it. Yeah, I think it's just.
No, go back to just you on the screen, not
That's right.
both of us.
Not both of you. Yeah, just go to solo. There you go. So okay, so now go hit the settings and go press crop layout and see what happens.
Okay.
Go to settings. Layouts, crop layout. Now hit it. Now watch what happens. Voila, you have your background setting. So it won't show it without having that setting clicked, which was something that it took me a minute to figure that one out. That one was a little brain fizzer. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm pressing all my buttons. I go to sleep for 3 days in depression mode because my YouTube's not working anymore. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I'm not kidding you. OBS thing, that really hurt me. I was like, it was frustrating, man. I
Look at Gary giving me a hard time. Interesting how I can just pop up on the thing when he's using my account. LOL.
Yeah. So that's one of the features there that I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's other things in settings, guys. You can set hotkeys and the layouts like we were just there. You can do a virtual background that I didn't go over with. Now, if you look, I use OBS. So on the OBS right here, there's also a mirror. So if I click on that, you see my lettering's backwards now on that. Yeah. So if your lettering's backwards, you may want to click that button. But there's, you can use webcam or whatever. But I'm using my OBS.
But you can do that in StreamYard, dude.
Yeah.
The
So
other,
this
yeah,
is
you can.
this is different options in there.
Yeah, the other thing you might want to show is maybe share a screen if you want. That seems to be a little bit of a
Oh
thing
yeah, I
with.
forgot. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot about
so
that.
just letting people know about the Chrome tab to share Chrome tab internet, the difference between a window and a Chrome tab.
Okay. Yep. Good thing. Okay, guys. This is let's see. Thank you for this. Listen, I'm going to be using Streamyard for the first time next Sunday, and I feel more comfortable now. Old man Homestead, I appreciate that, and not a problem. And I will also show people how to add an admin on there. Okay, I'll do that, Mitchell. And I'm using it to, Gary, I'm using it to show people how to use StreamYard. If it's a big deal, I'll go to Josh Skinner's because I'm in my StreamYard right now.
It's great advertisement. I've seen Belt Loop's name go across the screen like the whole time, so it's awesome. I would be happy. It's actually, when you use mine, go ahead.
Okay, guys, I am going to show you how to share a screen. That is a good thing, which I am sharing a screen right now. Let me show you how to share a screen on the other one. Golly. StreamYard. Okay. Now, you see this right here where it says share at the bottom. And everybody should know this will mute your mic. This will stop your cam and put your audio avatar. Now, if you don't have an audio avatar, all you got to do is go right here, edit audio avatar. Now, you see I have a bunch of them up here, but you just press the... I think I can only have 10, so I've got my max or whatever. But all you have to do is click on upload an avatar, find a picture in your computer that you want to put on your audio avatar, click it, and then it'll be there. And then you just click on the little box or whatever and click done, and it changes your audio avatar. So I can switch between whatever audio avatar that I want. Josh said, yes, use mine. Okay. Now, the next thing, and like I said, there's different settings here, but the next thing, share screen. You click on share screen. Now, you can share a video file if it's in your computer, or if you have multiple cameras, you can share an extra camera or slideshow.
Only if you have the Pro version.
Okay, only if you have the Pro version.
For the extra cameras, yeah. The extra camera
Right.
version of Pro. And the video live, I'll add, just to help people out depending on your computer. It's a lot easier if you load the videos up before you start the live.
Over
during
here,
the live, while you're doing
here.
the broadcast and the bandwidth and everything's running, you'll find it can be a little bit choppy and unsmooth. But if you have all the videos loaded up first and then you begin your live, like your presentation, it seems to run a little smoother once the program has generated all your videos.
Yes, that's correct, Gary. All right. In order, so then
Redbird says, "Slow down, Eddie, for us old people, man."
Okay, on the share screen, all you click is share screen. Now, let me make another screen over, so I'm not sharing this screen. Let me go up here. Let me find my mouse. There we go. I'm going to move tab to another window. Move this over here. And okay. Let's go. I'm going to go to Belt Loop. So if no one's connected to Belt Loop, Gary, go ahead and subscribe to him because he's letting me use his StreamYard. So I'm going to show him. So when you click share screen, you can see, and this is kind of hard to see, but it puts up 3 different screens right here because I have 3 different monitors on my computer. And it says screen 1, screen 2, or screen 3. Now, I can just click on share the whole screen. Now, if you look right here, it says share system audio. So if you're trying to share something with audio, you got to make sure this little box right here, share system audio, is clicked. If not, you'll get the picture but not audio. So if you're sharing something that may have copyright claims or whatever with music, you may want to unclick that, and so it don't share the music, but it shares the or don't share the audio, but it shares the picture itself. Now you see right here, this is the actual. I got 2. This is the one I'm going to go to because these are the 2 I'm using right now. One is for my live. The other one's the one I'm sharing the screen on, showing y'all. This is on my 3rd screen. Now, you can also share windows up here at the top, it says entire screen. It says Windows or Chrome tabs. Okay, so you can actually look here and see if you wanted to share a specific Chrome tab or the window, a specific window. Like this is our chat window that I have popped out on YouTube, and see it's highlighting, whereas StreamYard does not highlight or anything like that. So, or the entire screen. I'll just do the entire screen. It's easy, but if you move this screen, you're going to see what's behind it. I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to click on that, make sure the share audio is, and click share. Now right there, we are sharing it, and you see it's belt loop 29, okay? And I can make this bigger as well, but I'll just go ahead and click on belt loops. And you see this is belt loop's page, and I'm subscribed to him. Now you see how I'm still here. You can make this screen bigger by clicking on, what is it? It's a different, wait, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. That's why. Okay, for one, I can make it bigger like that. And then I can also,
when did you subscribe to me?
and then I can also, wait, did I just freaking made the wrong one bigger. Hold on. Made the wrong, okay. I can make it bigger.
Two of belt loops. Like, how is there two?
There's actually 3 of them. I got all 3 belt loops on my channels here.
Look at those. I got them in the TV screen here with his name up on my avatar. I got you. I got you,
there's
Gary.
4 channels.
Yeah, I'm getting big echo from somebody.
So it's maybe me.
Probably me.
It may be me because I'm sharing.
Check.
There,
Nope, not me.
Was it me?
it's gone now.
Okay, it's Gary then. Okay, you see how I did that right here, guys? Whoops, I got to go back to share screen. See, it falls back down here. So you just click, whoops. You just click add. Am I on the right one? Okay. There we go. Who is this? Somebody's in the basement. JF2VE. September's in the other basement.
Invite them right on up.
I'm sorry?
I said, go ahead, invite them right up.
Jay, what?
I don't know who they are. JF2TVE. The September. I don't know yet. But anyways.
Say his name again. I'll look it up.
JF2TVE the SEPT. I don't even know how they got over there because that's dead live. He's over there with me and Ralph on my shared screen.
Oh, that's because of StreamYard. No, yours. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if Gary knows him or not. But see, I didn't share this out.
I've heard about
I didn't
this
share this out. So, anyways, if y'all see, guys, it was before, like, well, it was actually the opposite way. It was like this right here. But in order to make this bigger, I click on this window right here, and that'll make it bigger. I can also bigify what? And then, yeah, I can also go over here. Not there. Well, that would make the whole screen bigger. But then I can also, once I click here, which one am I?
John R in the house. How you doing, champ? Thank you coming in.
Okay, I can also do that right there, and it makes it even bigger right there. And so then I can click on videos, and there's his videos, and he has not really a lap dog. Well, I can't really control this one too much. As Bella and Lulabelle playing.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, let's go to a video real quick, and let me show you right here, mail call. Now you see it's like that. I can, and y'all can hear the sound probably too.
No.
Hey Skipper, hold on 1 second.
No sound. Did you have the box clicked when you shared the audio there? When you shared the video? Oh, there
See,
we go.
that's
I got
how-
a little bit. Yeah, we got
Okay.
a little audio.
Yeah, it's going through the others because I'm just demonstrating it, so it's going through the other thing over there.
Okay.
But that's how you can make them bigger to full screen. Is you go to full screen here, make them bigger on there, and you see then it makes the whole thing full screen. So there's ways to make them bigger like that too as well. All right. Any questions so far? Did I go over everything, guys?
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Again, the only thing I'd say is depending on people's PCs on their, their internet and stuff, if you're going to show live footage of videos generating while you're live, especially if you're using YouTube as the way of doing it, let YouTube load up the videos you're going to show first. In the background, let YouTube buffer the video first and then show it. There's, or you will see what, you'll be showing the video and it'll freeze up. It'll just, it'll stop and then it'll freeze. And basically it'll just keep buffering, and it can be really frustrating for people. But if you want to bypass that, just load the video in the back, share it for a second and, and then let it buffer and just talk, carry on what you're going to do and just give it a second in the background. And then when you see that it's buffered the whole way on the YouTube side of things, then play the video and you should be fine. It'll run smoothly while you're doing your video shoutouts. It's pretty crazy.
Okay. So,
Agreed,
guys,
chat.
Saturating the market.
I'm going to close down that one over there now. Now, I will bring up, and I'm going to drop this off. And so we're pretty much done with StreamYard. If y'all have any further questions on StreamYard, y'all can go ahead and email me or whatever, and I'll get back with you. I'll go through anything y'all need to know. If y'all need a more hey, Alvin Lewis, how you doing? If y'all need anything else like that, that is fine. Now I will go over Nightbot. Okay, everybody that's on a laptop, I would first do this. I would open up 2 tabs. One, admin. Okay. Hold on, let me open up Gary's StreamYard again, or Josh's. I'll open Josh's.
This is the tutorial on how to make Devildog admin.
You don't gotta make me admin. But this is going to be how to make somebody an admin. Now you can only have yourself and one other person as an admin on StreamYard unless you pay $10 extra a month. Okay, let me share my screen again. Let me go to Josh real quick. There we go.
Man.
All right, let me share. Share screen. Okay. All right, there we go. Now you see this is a StreamYard. Okay, first thing I would do is I would go down here to I'd go to team. Why did I make that big? Whoops, my bad. I was on the wrong screen. I would go down here to team settings. Okay, and type in whatever your name is, because of the fact that way it allows whoever is there. If you see up here, this is mine. I am an admin on Alchafes, Belt Loops, mine, Frank's Migraine Farm, Skinner Farms, and of course Canadian Fishing, the best channel you ever see. I am a StreamYard
admin. That's cool.
I am a StreamYard admin on those channels.
I lost you.
Okay, so you'd go down here and you set up your name on your for your channel. That way, if you do make somebody an admin, they know exactly, they can distinguish whenever they go to whose StreamYard, whose it is. Then, once you do that, in order to make them an admin, you click on the members here. And right here, you'll see this right here, Josh Skinner is the owner of this StreamYard. But I am an admin. It's real, and he has 0 seats left. Now, in order to add seats, he would have to pay $9.99 a month or whatever, and he can have up to 5 admins then, or five roles. Okay, and I'll just go. Let me go to mine real quick for a specific reason, because this right here. See, I have 0 seats left. I have me and Gary. I'm the owner. Gary's the admin. Now I can add more. But see, 2 seats are free, but for 5 seats is $9 a month. So you can have up to 5 people, and you can go in there and set their role.
Hold on. Belt Loop saying, what happened to Belt Loop 29, Devildog?
Belt Loop 29 is right there.
Yeah.
Y'all can all see right here. This is on my channel. Before it was Josh's channel. Now I switched over to mine. And right here, admin, BeltLoop29 at AOL.com. He is an admin right there. Now you can change the role to an admin or a co-host or whatever. And you can remove from the team. If he keeps jacking with me, I might do. But all you have to do in order is invite member. This little invite member button. You click on that, and it'll ask you to put in their email address. Now, make sure you put the right email address in there so it's not going to a wrong person. You put in their email address, and you click add. It then sends them an email, and they can accept it. Okay? Once they accept it, it'll put them in an admin role on your StreamYard. And then anything that you do on your StreamYard, they can do. Okay? You see I'm on mine, and this is what we're in right now. So I can go to create a broadcast, new broadcast. Now you see right here, I can, because I'm an admin on Belt Loops, I can create, an admin can create a live or whatever, and I can choose to create a live on Belt Loops channel. This will connect it to YouTube if I broadcast it to his YouTube, or I can do it and click on mine, or I can have multiple channels here to do. But see, I mean, I can go into Josh's or whatever, Skinner Farms right here, and I can actually create a broadcast for Josh. So you see, being an admin, people can, anything you can do on StreamYard, if you make them an admin, they can do on StreamYard as well. If that makes sense. And I seen a question, if you only have an iPod, how can I use StreamYard spinning wheel for giveaways? This would be a better question for Rich, actually, because I have an iPad, but it was my wife's, and I never really use it to stream off of or anything else. Rich, why'd you run away? Hold on, Brenda. Rich, put on your headsets, Rich.
Yeah, he can't hear you.
Ralph might know as well. Okay, Rich, we have a question that I'm not familiar about because I do not use an iPad to stream or anything like that. Brenda at Redbird Farm asks, question, if you only have an iPod, how can I use a StreamYard spinning wheel for giveaways?
That's a good question. Now, if you only have one device, iPod device, yeah.
Let me go to the restroom while you're doing this.
Sure. If you only have the one iPod device, I believe you would be pretty tricky to operate both the windows at the same time. Part of having the wheel set up is sharing a window. It's sharing a capturing device. So, like on StreamYard, what we're doing here is if we were to share the stream wheel, so to speak, the wheel, we would share a Chrome tab or another window as a visual, and that would be shared during the stream. In your case, because you're using the camera and you can't, I don't believe you can share the screen of the window that you would have to be in the window that you're using. So I think we can do a little bit more further homework. I definitely feel I can do a little homework in that side of things to see, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that you would have, I don't think it's available to do, because the whole concept of sharing the stream wheel or the wheel of, the gift wheel or whatever it is, which I've done before many times, is the whole nick of that is showing another view tab, another window, to make it easy to understand. So you have to have two windows open in order to make that work. You have to have one window open for your stream, which is your capturing device, and then you would have to share a window to share the stream or to share the wheel. And so I don't think that's possible with just the one device with the pod, unfortunately.
I know Mitchell said, can you go to desktop mode on the iPad, Brenda?
iPads and iPods. Yeah.
No, I wasn't peeing in the
I'm
background.
not sure.
I was pouring a drink, Tennessee.
You'd have
Yeah,
to
I can't help you with the iPad.
Oh,
or the
nice.
Macs.
Godwin Honey in the house. How you doing, champ? Thank you so much for giving me a shout out there.
Panchuco said the newer iOS allows multiple windows.
Yes. So if you have the newer iOS 14s, they have multiple windows. You can basically drag your hand down and just skim it, and it's still running there. So, but again, are they able to record you at the same time and then share the screen that you're, say, running in the background? Like, what happens if you jump into the window of the stream or the gift wheel? Does that close down your camera? I don't know. I have never, I'm using a Mac and an iPhone, and I know I wouldn't even try to attempt to use. I have never tried to even use StreamYard with my cell phone, let alone go as far as that. So
now he does have an Apple cell phone. I do have a Android cell phone, and I have used StreamYard on my cell phone quite a bit. Yeah. Now, as far as a giveaway tool, no, because here's the thing. On your cell phone, whenever you have a YouTube open, you cannot have a YouTube and a StreamYard going at the same time, because as soon as you open the StreamYard, it closes down YouTube.
That's what I would assume, yes.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm assuming it's the same way with, I have the iPhone 11 XR, sorry, I think it's, the 11 XR or whatever, but so it's not that old, but we're getting into the 14 now, and I do know the new, like they was saying there, the new iOS programs, they do allow multiple windows running at the same time. I'm just not sure if they're at a point where you can have your video display capturing you and then sharing a capturing window device on your cell phone or on your iPod. I don't know if that's possible. That would be the ultimate conflict, is having the two devices capturing at the same time, right? Or the same device capturing two different things running at the same time. That would be the trick.
Yeah, and Tennessee said, I use StreamYard on my phone occasionally. It burns through the battery, though it's hard to see chat, etc. Okay, yes. Yeah, I think it does. When you're using StreamYard on your cell phone, I think it does go through the battery a lot quicker. So you want to have the little external batteries if you're planning on doing a fishing trip or anything like that.
These are
and
great.
The second thing is, I'm sorry?
Oh, the Blue Hives. These are a
Oh, yeah.
battery pack.
Yeah, exactly. A battery pack like that. Or I have...
This one lasts me roughly 14 to 16 hours on one charge.
I have an older poopy one. See, I have an older
I don't
poopy
even
one.
want to show mine, man. That's a turd power.
But there's also little smaller ones too and stuff. But yeah, that's a little battery pack you can use. The other thing with that is whenever you're on a phone and you're on StreamYard, you can see the pictures of the people on the panel or the chat. Now, there is a button you click chat and you can read the chat, but you can't see the picture on the panel. Now, when you're doing that, do not hit the back button at the bottom, otherwise it'll kick you off panel. There's a little X at the top of the chat when you're switching back and forth. Hit that little X to close the chat and go back to the thing. Hendrickson Family Farm Devildog adding admin is the best bet. I think Rich is right. No, I can't manage everyone's admin, on that. I mean, now that may be an option later on when I get monetized and stuff, but that's a different question for a different time. But Ura Chicken Pot Pie, thanks for coming in. We're helping people. We just went through a StreamYard tutorial to help people feel a little bit more comfortable with StreamYard. Now we're getting to the Nightbot. Tennessee or Skipper, you have any questions so far? Y'all are pretty familiar with StreamYard, right?
Yeah, StreamYard's not too bad. So
Okay.
Nightbot, I'm really curious about.
Okay, this is Nightbot tutorial. Open one tab for your Windows, not your Windows. Open one tab for your YouTube Studio. Open the other tab, go to nightbot.tv. Anyone that wants to set up Nightbot right now, go to okay, Mitchell, I'm sorry, I apologize. Add Rich as your mod. I don't care. Anyways, have two tabs. One for your YouTube studio, the other one for Nightbot.tv. And I am going to bring up Nightbot right now and share my screen. Okay. Okay, whenever, let me know, Tennessee and Skipper, let me know when y'all have those two tabs open, because I don't want to go too far ahead. Anybody watching in chat, y'all are more than welcome, if you're setting up Nightbot right now, to come up on panel. The link is pinned at the top. That way, if I'm going too fast or you have any questions, you can stop me without, having to do a chat and stuff like that. I'm going to try to keep this very slow. It'll be very easy to do, and things like that. Hey, Tina Ladybug, thanks for coming in. We're past the Streamyard tutorial. Oh, what question? I'm sorry, Brenda. I did miss your last question, Brenda. I'm looking for it. I was looking for anything highlighted. Redbird, let's see. I've done a live with StreamYard, but we couldn't get anything else to work. So you can have a admin deal wheel for. Yes, that's true. That's true, Brenda. Yeah. If you are on, that is correct. If you're on an iPad or something like that, where you cannot, hey, Homestead Aquarius, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. If you're doing some kind of giveaway or something like that, you can have an admin on there, and you can be recording and bring them up on panel. Like if you've seen the one with Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead, and Scott Brum, Rambling with the Brums, or me and Frank, My Green Lawn, one of them can be handling the Nightbot wheel and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a perfect way to do the wheel, Brenda. Okay, if anybody wants to come up on panel, I did the tutorial or the run through trying to make StreamYard easier for everybody. Now I'm going to show everyone how to set up Nightbot. Chris, quit asking me questions like that in private. He asked me how Modern Warfare 2 was going.
Dude, that was like 20 minutes ago.
Well, I went to the bathroom and just got back, and it was the first opportunity I had. So the next thing is the Nightbot. Do you got two tabs open, Chris? One with Nightbot.tv and one with YouTube Studio, correct?
No.
Skipper, you there?
No, I'm having trouble. I've got a 12-year-old Mac that's just hates me. I keep getting the color wheel.
Oh, okay. Canadian fishing musicians, a perfect person to ask. Let me move you over here by him with Mac. But just type in, let's see, you're getting the color wheel on.
Yeah. It takes a long time for mine to load.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I'll wait. Ain't no big deal whatsoever. While you're doing that, I got Nightbot. I'm going to. Is one of your tabs open, Skipper? You got your YouTube Studio up yet?
But nothing. No, I can't click on anything because the color wheel's doing its thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll talk while I'll answer questions, or we'll talk while we're waiting, and you just let us know when you're good.
Okay.
Now, after I do this Nightbot, I'm gonna let Ralph take over. And I'm going to let him go through OBS, a brief tutorial, or however in-depth he wants to get with it. Either one. And if y'all have... I'm sorry?
I'll keep it simple.
And yeah, as long, you may have some OBS users that may want to know how to do something like this right here, Ralph. Like that right there or something. You never know what kind of questions may come up. If y'all see that, Ralph taught me how to do this. and things like that. So depending on how simple or in depth is up to Ralph. I'm still learning from Ralph. We just, it's with me, it's finding time to get with Ralph. And we go through a little bit at a time, so hopefully I can remember it. You know, I don't remember everything, but, I try to learn it slow. OBS, Redbird Farm wants to know what OBS is, Ralph.
Okay, OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Studio. It's just another streaming platform. It's actually what pretty much all the others are based off of, the actual core of the code itself. It was one of the original things to do it with. It is open source. So actually Streamyard is actually really based off of OBS. And you can do that because it is open source, and that allows certain free licensing to go in and be able to customize it to your own use. But it's very customizable. StreamYard is very limited as to all the little extras you can do. You can't use plugins, which allow you to do all kinds of extra things. OBS, again, you can keep it very simple, not use any plugins at all, and just pretty much have your webcam and maybe a background or something up. Or you can get very deep into it and have all kinds of motion graphics and have it do all kinds of crazy things.
Me and Ralph and CFM are currently running OBS. Our backgrounds and everything are in OBS. Now, I'm not as familiar with OBS as Ralph. Ralph is a awesome person, and he's teaching me. And once I get familiar with OBS, I may eventually do away with StreamYard and go to something called Video Ninja. And Ralph's going to teach me that too. He's already showed it to me a little bit, but I'm not comfortable enough yet. Redbird wants to know, can you use it on iPad?
I believe so. Again, I'm not a Mac person. I know there is a Mac version for it because Rich is using it. So
I'm here. Just wanted to give me one second.
I'm very much a PC person. I do PC, Android. I've worked with computers pretty much all my life, so a lot of this stuff is second nature to me. But I try to let people have some of the knowledge that I've learned over the years with working with some of this stuff. So if I'm ever talking and I'm giving a tutorial or I'm showing you guys how to do something, and I start talking too fast, just scream out, slow down, because I get going sometimes and I don't realize how fast I'm talking. But I was going to tell Devildog that too, that you get going a little too fast sometimes. You got to slow down for people when you're showing them stuff.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I did a lot of training also where I used to work. So you get on a roll. It's just like a salesman or anything else. You get on a roll and you just get into it, and you don't even realize that you've sped up your speech and everything else.
Well,
and a lot of things, like I'm not real good with StreamYard. Devildog is. A lot of things that you do when you're very familiar with a program is you move your mouse to a position on the screen that you don't even think about. It's not a conscious thought to you. Okay, where's that button that does this? You just kind of know where it is because you've done it so many times. So that when you're showing somebody how to do something that you know real well, you tend to do that without thinking, oh, I need to slow down because they don't know where this button is, So it's technique and training and stuff. You get used to it after a while.
Well, I was trying to get to the Nightbot part anyway, because that's, I think, mainly what people were here for. I was just trying to do a brief thing on StreamYard.
No, that's good. No, it was good. It was good. It would just people sometimes need to just have somebody show you that basic stuff. Just sometimes you go into something like StreamYard and it's like, whoa, that's why people get afraid when they get into OBS or DaVinci. It's like, oh my gosh, look at this interface.
Also, one last thing on StreamYard that I forgot to show you is our pictures up here. we can click and drag it, hold the button down, just like drag and drop anything else to switch people around on panel. Real easy to do that. That's just a drag and drop thing.
Yeah, one other thing about me, when I'm up on a panel, I have a hard time keeping up with chat. So if somebody says something to me in chat and I don't see it,
Well,
I'm
see,
sorry.
that's what. See, a lot of times, people will do this right here. Now, when you do click on this, and this is what I was showing you earlier, when you do click on that, they'll do this to keep their place. It does make the pictures a little bit smaller, but it's like when I play live at a show, when all is going well and we're having fun, I tend to speed up, and then you go to the next comment down. So a lot of people will do this to keep their place in chat if they're the moderator here, running the show. And because as you can see, I'm going line to line, and so I can keep my space of reading chat of where I was.
Right.
So I don't always keep them highlighted because of the pictures, but a lot of people do that. That way they know exactly where they left off in chat, and they can read chat at their own pace. Because I don't usually use, maybe I'm not big enough or whatever, but I don't use the timer to where it slows people down on typing. But you can see how far behind you are too by just doing that right there. If you're not good at reading chat, or you fall behind in chat, doing this will keep your spot. And sometimes chat jumps too. So with it being highlighted, if you're running the show, you know exactly where you are, because the last comment you showcased up there is highlighted over here. So that's another little trick for some people that have problems keeping up with chat while they're running a panel as well.
So what's the URL for Nightbot?
Nightbot.tv. If you do a search for it, it's just nightbot.tv. I can do the URL. Give me 1 second. No.
Butter.
You got it? Okay.
I just had to switch over to my Chrome because my bloody Macintosh wouldn't work.
Whoops.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey,
Yes.
Don, we can hear you. Uncle Don, that ain't gonna work. Gotta type USMC, brother. Yeah. Some people you got to be more patient with than others, and that's why I'm always willing to meet, one-on-one if somebody wants. Just email me and we'll set up a time, and I'll get you in a back office like I was showing you on that other thing, and it'll just be me and you up on panel, so I can walk through it slow with you or whatever. Sure to you have TeamViewer on. Oh yeah,
TeamViewer is a great program.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful program.
I have
use it a lot.
I have TeamViewer because of Mitchell up there. He was kind of showing me. Okay, question: when you have an admin, who gets credit for the live? Whoever's live it's broadcasted to, so it doesn't matter who sets it up. Whoever's going live, when you click on mine or Belt Loops, like you've seen, I could broadcast it to either one, mine or Belt Loops. Whoever I'm broadcasting to, it will get the credit. So it'll be like on YouTube side, whoever's going live. It doesn't matter whose StreamYard you're in. It just matters whose YouTube you're broadcasting it to. That's who gets the credit for the hours. No, Tennessee, that don't work. No, Gary, that don't work.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, awesome. Let me. Okay, hello, Growing with Hudson. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Hello. No, Josh. I'm catching up with chat real quick. I don't know what BBIAM is. Okay, we'll let you talk about that in a little while, Gary. Just remember, which you may or may not. Okay. All right, we have go to your YouTube studio part. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Share screen. YouTube Studio. Don't need audio. Share. Okay, let me take this off. Y'all, once again, y'all watch chat for me or whatever, or put the @Devildog so I can see it. Okay, right here, you're going to go down and click on settings. Okay? Right here in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen on your YouTube Studio, you're going to click on that gear that says settings.
Okay.
Okay, then you're going to come up here to community right here in the middle and click on community. And then you'll see under automated filters, you'll have your moderators. Okay. Now, I do have a lot of moderators, guys. You can look at my box here and you can see there's a lot of moderators here. But all these people I've known for quite a while, and I trust every single one of these moderators. You don't want to put a moderator on there that's going to, even though they can't do anything.
Wait, where's my name?
You're on there.
I'm
Wait,
joking.
No, are you
I was
on
pulling
there?
up. No, I
Yes, you're on there.
I have spelling. I have typos and spelling issues and everything. I'm a terrible moderator. No, thank you, man. I'm joking. But truthfully, I'm a terrible moderator.
These people I trust. I know they're not going to do anything bad, and they can't touch, your YouTube side of things other than blocking users. Okay. That's all they can do on your YouTube side is block users, but it's, they can allow people up on panel and stuff like that. Well, not if they're a moderator, yeah, they can. Well, no, they can't unless they're a StreamYard admin, but, you don't want anybody you can't trust there as a moderator. But anyways, leave it right here, guys, and then go over and click on your Nightbot.tv dashboard. And then right up here, it'll be in blue, and it'll say Join Channel. So you're going to have to put in the same email address probably, or whatever you use to do your YouTube. Whatever your YouTube is, whenever you sign up for Nightbot, because it's going to go, actually it's the page before this one. It'll say set up Nightbot, or it'll ask for your account information or whatever. That is your YouTube email address or whatever. That way it can connect to YouTube.
Okay, I've missed a step here somewhere.
No, you didn't. I just went ahead. Right here. Okay. See where it says sign in to Nightbot or create Nightbot or something like that? Where on there?
How do you get to Nightbot? How do you get to this Nightbot page again?
Hold on one second. Nightbot.tv.
Nightbot.tv.
Yep. Yours is already set up, Rich.
Okay,
okay.
My timer.
Yeah. Yours can already log in. You'll go Nightbot.tv and click on it, and it'll go in there. Okay, at Nightbot.tv, what's it say, Skipper?
Okay, it shows the dashboard. It says join.
Okay.
Upper right corner.
Tennessee, you there as well? Chris?
It says log in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on log in. Just click log in, Rich. It'll be safe.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm logged in already now.
All right, Chris? Anybody over in chat that's following along, just anybody that wants a Nightbot set up, just do what I'm doing here. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, thanks for coming in. Is Chris go to the bathroom or something? Chris! Waiting on Tennessee. Okay. Well, I will just... whoops, I didn't mean to do that crap. I got click hack. Okay, there we go. All right, first thing is, you see where it says join channel and it's blue right over here, Skipper?
Yeah, see.
Go ahead and click on join channel.
Done.
Now it's going to bring up a little box with a red URL there or something at the bottom. You want to copy that URL. Highlight that URL. It'll pop up with a little box. It gives you some instructions like step 1, step 2 or something, but it has a red URL.
Copied.
Okay. Now go over to your YouTube studio, and right here in the box, click in the box on the outside of in the outside of this box here, right there. Make your little cursor appear, paste it in there.
Oh, hold on a sec.
You want to click on, beside one of your moderators at the bottom probably, and it'll give you your little blinking cursor or whatever, and that's where you want to paste that red icon thing.
Okay. So.
Or that red, the link you just copied.
Okay, just done.
Okay. Now a little Nightbot alien thing like this, robot like this, will pop up right under there. You want to click on it. It may take a couple of seconds. You see this little Nightbot right here? This little blue and white robot thing that says Nightbot?
Yeah.
Once you paste that in there, try to make your little cursor go to the end of that, the end of the URL. And once you do that, right here under the box, it'll be a little blue alien or robot, and it'll say Nightbot.
Where? Okay, why can't I move? Yeah, move. Okay, it doesn't have that. It shows the address.
Okay, yeah, click after the address to where the cursor is blinking on the, don't delete any of it or anything, but where the cursor's blinking at the end of the address. If you want, I can, look, I'll take off my...
Okay, I just hit enter and Nightbot came up.
Okay, now click on the Nightbot, add him as a moderator.
Whoa!
And then he should
I just
be in
learned something crazy.
He should be here in your little Nightbot or moderator box now.
He is.
Okay, good. Okay, now you can go ahead and save that. Save it. Don't close it. Save it. Where he's a... Once
Done?
you say... Okay, now you can close out of YouTube Studio. We're done with that part.
Oh, really?
Now he's your moderator. Now he's a moderator so he can post things. Now we're going back to the Nightbot TV. What'd you learn, Rich?
Oh,
Chris,
you don't want me to show this? No,
Okay.
I'm joking. It's a setup with Nightbot, but believe it or not, Nightbot has a giveaway tool, and
Yeah,
you
I've seen
can
that.
set it. Did you see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
You
Chris,
can
did
rig
you
it to set it that certain people get different luck on the
Yeah,
giveaways.
I see that. Yep.
It's like, what the
That's why I don't like that one.
No,
Chris,
I
did
guess
you,
not.
Yeah, a lot of people have complained about that one.
Did you get
I don't know
Nightbot in?
that.
Complained, but
Did you get Nightbot in your moderator box, Chris?
I don't know.
Okay. Go at your Nightbot TV. Up here in the top right-hand corner, does it say join channel? Is it blue and say join channel? Where mine says part channel. Don't ever click on part channel, Skipper, just to let you know. If you
I'm
click
already
part
on
channel,
Part channel.
you're already on part channel. Okay, go to your YouTube studio and see if you have Nightbot in your moderator box, Chris. Where I told you to go earlier with the settings, community, and in your moderator box, make sure Nightbot's in there. Because if he's in there, then you're good right up to this point.
Hey, I think I got the same person in my sin bin.
don't we all have that same person?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Now, just to let y'all know too, I would not use use Nightbot's filters for your. But right here under your blocked words, as you can see, I have some blocked words in the YouTube blocked words things. Where if people try to type those are blocked words.
I'll teach you another trick too if you want to do it. But you know the number signs, the numeric signs, the money sign, the pound sign, the @ sign. They're very unlike the @ sign's actually very familiar. That one I wouldn't do, but I found that some people have avoided my filters. Let's say the word FUCK by putting F money sign UCK.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh man, so I mean, unless somebody actually puts a money sign or something across my stream, there's a few of them that I've seen repetitively used that I put them up there as a filter, and it's a little genius way to be like, think of another way, buddy.
Is your Nightbot in there, Chris?
No.
In your moderators? Huh?
No.
Okay. Well, I need you to go back. Well, I need you to go back to Nightbot then, and click on the part channel. Click on the part channel.
All right.
Okay, now go ahead and click join channel, and it'll pop up a little box, and it'll pop up a URL in red that I need you to copy that whole URL in. Once you copy that URL, let me know.
All right.
Okay, go back over to your moderator box here and click right there where you're getting the cursor, and then paste that URL there.
Okay.
Now, once you do, a little Nightbot robot will pop up right below the box. You may have to make the cursor go to the end of that URL, or you may have to type.
Paste that in the moderator box?
Yeah, paste that URL right here in the moderator box, because you want Nightbot as a moderator.
Okay.
Once you do, you see the little robot pop up below that. Once he pops up below the box there, you want to click him and add him to as a moderator. You may have to make the little cursor, once you paste it, go to the end, or you may have to hit enter to have him pop up. Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds. There's been a lot of different variations on this.
Yeah, I found this was the trickiest part of doing this.
Yeah, is it?
It's like, why?
I don't know. It just showed me a grayed out save button.
No, don't click that yet. You want the moderate. Okay, is the red URL there? The URL's pasted inside the box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, click at the very end of the URL. Make your cursor blink after the URL.
Okay, it's kind of.
Okay, if it's in the middle, use the little arrow button to move the cursor. The right arrow button to move the cursor all the way over to the end of it.
Okay.
And then hit enter if it don't pop up before then.
Okay.
And Nightbot pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on Nightbot, add him to your box, and then click on the save button. And make sure Nightbot is now in your moderator's box. See right there, that's what it'll look like. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, if you save that, you can go ahead and close out of the dash or the YouTube Studios once you save it. And then go over to nightbot.tv or this dashboard right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I want y'all to do is click on the commands button up here. Go to default under the commands. And I want you to disable all of those default commands. Disable every single one of those.
Okay, well, mine shows 0.
Yours shows what?
I don't see it. Okay, so I've clicked on commands.
Yep, and then default right under commands. It'll say commands, custom, and default.
Oh, got it. Default.
Click on the default, and then disable. It'll say enabled or disabled on the left-hand side. On the very right-hand side, it'll say enable or disable. You want to click on disable on all of them. Disable every one of them. Let me know when you get that far. What do you mean slow down? I'm going the speed of these two guys up here. I'm not going fast, Mitchell.
If I can keep up, and I'm going.
That's also why I said anybody that wants to come up here on panel that's setting this up, come up here on panel. That way I can go the same speed, or if anybody falls behind, I can, they can, all they got to do is tell me and I can slow down with them. If anybody needs additional help after this, email me and I'll set up a one-on-one.
All commands disabled, sir.
You good too, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, next thing is go down to spam protection. On the left-hand side, spam protection, and disable all of those.
Ooh.
These are why you see people getting timed out with excessive caps, excessive symbols, all of that stuff. So unless you want Nightbot timing people, disable all that. Unless you want people getting timed out and stuff with Nightbot, a mod, that's what a mod's for. If somebody needs to be timed out, a mod can do it, not Nightbot.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
I do already have the joke command in there, and the Tennessee command in there, and the weather command in there, though.
Okay. Yep. Okay, you got those already. Do you have the drop command in there, Chris? Okay, go back up to commands, and now we're going to click on custom. Okay. Okay, let's see. Slow down, Devildog. That's what he said. She-Devil's Adventure question. Is there something wrong with the default commands? She-Devil, there's nothing really wrong with them, but you see Nightbot will time out a lot of people, put them in timeout for 300 seconds for excessive caps or for excessive emojis or anything like that. And that is why, that's what mods are for. Nightbot times people out for that. People get upset. People don't like it. Sometimes Nightbot goes overboard and everything else. So that's why I disable them, but it's up to your own discretion. If you want them in there, that's fine. Go ahead and leave them in there. But most people don't.
Slow down.
Well,
I'm reading for questions. You just keep going.
I'm reading, Mitchell. Hey, Southern Boy Prepper, how you doing? Not a problem at Homestead Aquarius. I'm doing both, Mitchell. I mean, come on, give me a break here, dude.
I know.
Okay. Now, if you see here, I do have a lot of commands here, but the one I'm going to concentrate on is the drop one. If anybody wants to know weather or anything like that, you let me know. But I'm going to do the drop command, which in mine is USMC or Tweety. I have both.
Eddie.
Yes?
Can you hit the full screen on just that one so people can get a better view of it, because it's really small, so maybe that would help too.
Well, they don't need to see all my commands, Mitchell.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna get a pen here.
Here, I got no pad.
Okay.
Pad and a tablet.
Now,
Yeah.
this is a lot. They don't need all of these, okay? And that's what I'm walking through right here is you see, okay, Skipper and Chris, you see up here where it says add command, the plus with the plus add command up top right hand.
I clicked on it. Yeah.
Okay, you click on that. Now, under the command, okay, this is what you want people to type in order to drop their link. So if mine says USMC for me or Tweety for belt loop. So if you wanted to type Santa or if you wanted to type whatever bushcrafter,
my mind,
whatever y'all want them to type, you type that in the command.
Eddie, question: What if you don't have any commands?
No, you have to. If you want, that's what I'm telling you right now.
No, that's what I mean. A question that just popped up.
No, that's what I'm telling you now. You're creating a command right now. We are creating a command. So Lazy Acres Homestead said, "What if you don't have any commands?" That's what you're referring to, I assume.
Yeah.
So if you want Nightbot to drop that person's link when they type lazy into the chat, they just type lazy. You are going to put lazy in the command line. For me, it's USMC. Some people just put drop. Chris may say bushcrafter or something. Numismaniac may put coins or something. Whatever your keyword is, that is where you type in command. Whatever you want people to type to drop their command, that is going to be where you put that. The message is going to be a little bit different. That's what I'm going to... Okay, the next one, and I'm dropping it in private, and I'm dropping it in chat. Okay, under the message command, this is what you're going to type, or you're going to copy and paste. You do not have to put, please check out user. That you can put connect to, please connect to. Whatever you want to do, the please check out. You can change that if you want to. But you must have a space and then the $sign all the way over to the user ID and parentheses. That must be identical because that is the computer programming that's saying, hey, find this person's URL and drop it right here. So the please check out, you can change to whatever wording you want. Or you can leave it at please check out. That's what mine is, please check out. But you can change the please check out to whatever personal message you want to say. However, the $sign all the way over, that's the computer programming. That's talking to the computer to do that. So in the message section, you would copy and paste that or change the please check out to whatever you want. But the $sign all the way to the end has to be identical.
Brenda said, use an example, please.
Use an example. Well,
I was
USMC.
just gonna ask you here.
Or-
So
no.
let's use me as an example. I want to set
Okay.
up. I'm gonna set up you for a private, or for a. I want to set it up where when you come into my chat, I want you to be able to say "bad dog," let's say, or something like that. Now,
Okay.
if you were to say, how do I set that up? So start from the name.
Okay,
Right from the start of the command, right?
Yeah, like if you want to say, what did you say? Check out bad dog.
Yeah.
You can say check out bad dog and then have the $sign parentheses user. That right there is going to say your channel's name probably, and then the space hyphen space HTTPS : that's going to be their URL right there. Okay, so you don't really have to know all this. All you have to do is type in, let's say, please connect to. If that's what you want your initial thing to say, that's going to be the same, but then you would paste. Okay, you see I just pasted it there. Well, I changed that, so I'm taking this out. And so now, instead of saying please check out, like see David Corey with crop just typed USMC. So it said please check out. And then it has his name, David Corey Crop. That's what the $sign parentheses user and parentheses is. And then it has his YouTube channel there, the URL, HTTPS. So this part, that right there, HTTPS is just telling the YouTube to find their URL to their channel.
Nicker, I hate knickers. Nicker. Go back to Africa.
What the heck was that?
That was somebody that dropped in. It said Robert C, and that's my friend T-Rock's. T-Rock is, his name is Robert C, and so I was thinking that was him, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Brenda said, enlarge it so we can see it.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I would like you to. Can you make a command for us here so I can see? Because how does it tell? Like, how does it know to find you? Like, how do I program it to find you?
That's
Okay. Okay, hold on. This is the... Okay, you're talking about something else, Rich.
Okay.
I will show you one of those. This is just for the drop command. Okay?
Okay.
This is just for the drop command. You see right here.
Why in
This
the
is what...
crap does it
Okay.
say Screenio?
Hold on. Y'all are getting... In depth. Okay, this is my
down.
command, this is my command, USMC. Okay?
Right.
If somebody in the chat types USMC, it is going to say, please check out, and then it'll have, if I typed it, it would say Devildog. That's what the $, this is the $, parenthesis, user, and parenthesis is doing. It is telling my channel name. That is the computer programming part of it, is this right here is the
that's a
computer
system
programming.
variable.
Yes, it's a system variable. Thank you, Ralph.
It's a variable that there's a whole list of variables over. If you look in the help docs, there's a whole list of these variables. So anything that starts with a variable is something that Nightbot keeps in its memory. Let's say.
Yes.
Jerry,
So anytime you have then that's what those are.
I see Jerry's question. I'm going to get to that. And then this right here is the web address or web address, URL for this specific person that types this specific command. Okay? So, somebody banned that guy. Or somebody got him. Good. Thank you. Thanks, Gary. Block him from the freaking channel.
I just did.
Put user in timeout. Okay, good. I'm going to try to find Jerry's question. Give me a second. Let me find it. Right there. Does this stay permanent forever? New live stream or have to be turned on and reset each time? No, it stays permanent as long as you don't delete it or now I will show you this. See right here, user level everyone. That is who can use it. Now, for example, I have commands that that only a moderator can do, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But the moderators can, if a moderator types something, well, Gary, go in there and type and put it to sub only for me, will you? Moderators can actually drop commands that everyone can't. But on the drop command, on the drop command, you want it to say everyone. So anyone in the chat can go in there and type on their command. Now this right here, you may want to put up more. It does not, or less, or 5 seconds. It's not a big deal for me. But what this is that specific person can only type the USMC every 5 seconds. I haven't had a problem so far, but if I had somebody that's spamming their channel over and over, I can set it to 30 seconds where they can drop their USMC, and then 30 seconds later they can do it again. But it's not for everybody. It's just for that person, that one person. Thanks, Gary. You see what I'm saying? That's what that cooldown timer is. And then you don't have to worry about alias, and then click submit, and then your drop command is in there.
All right, I got a question.
And, yeah.
Go back up to the message box.
Message box. Oh, you mean, okay. Let me go here. Okay. You can't worry about anything it says here right now.
I can't change that? Because now it says,
no, you want to change. You want to change it, yes.
Yeah, that's just a placeholder. That's light gray. It's just a placeholder. It's just to show you something in there.
Right.
Okay, mission accomplished.
And you should just be able to type over the top.
Hold on, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, Skipper.
Yeah, I don't get what's going on here. Anyway.
So, what's it not letting you doing?
It won't let me type anything in there.
You got to click in the box and copy and paste. What do you mean? What do you mean it won't let you type anything?
It won't let me type anything in there or delete anything. I mean, it says
I'm on the wrong one.
screener row.
Yes, correct. You got to click in the box first. Did you click in it?
Right. Yeah.
It's not letting you click in
moving.
Lazy Acres Homestead had a question to Devildog.
I'll drop it again. Right there. Just copy that. You can highlight it and copy it and paste it in there. You can highlight the whole please check out, or you can change the wording of the please check out, but everything else has to be exact. So you can highlight that comment that I just put in there. you can highlight that and click on it. Like you left click on it to highlight it, drag and drop it, and then I'm not letting Cool Boy 99 up. I don't know who you are or anything else. And then you right click on it, and then you copy link address, or you just copy it, and then
It's the same person.
then you paste it.
Eddie, go ahead and paste it in your message there, so that it's on the screen, so people can see it on the screen too, and not just in the chat.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Yeah, it's in chat, but
How's this dude in
yeah.
private?
That's the person that's up there.
He clicked on the link. It's the same guy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see
Ban him? Okay, he's banned.
what you doing.
He can't come up again under that one. Do me a favor, Tennessee. X out right here. X out, and then try to add command again and try to click in it.
I don't know why they would come up.
Yeah, it should. You should be able to click in there like I do.
It's just because they see so many people in the chat. Like, you know, on YouTube side of things, I think it shows it's 30 plus people watching.
Yeah.
You know, so they're just going around doing it to hate.
Man.
Like, I don't even know what is the topic of relation to what that has to do with anything of what we're doing. Like, it has nothing to do with, you know what I mean? Just so far left field. It's ridiculous.
Well,
It's like, hooray, you can spell. Good job. Right on.
That was questionable. Did you see one of them? Two of them?
No, I wasn't looking at my chat. I was looking at
Talking
this.
to Rich.
Oh. Were they talking about Canadians?
No.
anyway, I copied and pasted the private thing you posted up there.
Okay, you posted it in the message?
No, I posted it in my message.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just have to paste that there, and then you type your command up top, right?
Right.
And then your user command is everyone, right?
Yeah.
And then you got your cooldown, and then just click submit. Now you have the drop command. Okay.
And you should see it listed there.
Hey, gamers. Not a problem, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Not a problem, gamers. Okay, now, if you want to make additional ones, like if you have someone that always comes into your live, as you can see right here, I have a bunch of them. And I even asked the people, well, I didn't ask Andale, I made this one up, but some of them, like Homestead Aquarius, check out Aqua Jedi. So these are the commands, okay? Now, all I did is I put visit the sweetest lady on YouTube at, and I pasted this right here. And what that is that's her URL. I can go in and edit it, but you see what I'm saying? I just pasted her URL in there. And so if one of my mods types in Andale, this is going to come up.
Okay, I get it now. Right on.
And now only a moderator.
I'm out of here, boys. See you later.
Now only a moderator can type this, but this is for people that always come to my channel and everything else. Like if I type, I'm a mod on my channel, of course. So if I type Andale all together, it will drop her link. Instead of me having to go, it makes it easier for the mods. So instead of actually having to switch over pages, copy, paste, all this, you know, anytime a mod types just one word, you see right here, and it's in my list, oops, in my list over here, it'll drop their links.
Yeah, I guess I had to put Homestead Aquarius as my first mod.
But it makes it a whole lot easier
What did
if
you have mine as?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, Mitchell Poopyhead, maybe?
That's what I thought.
No, I have it as.
I totally got burnt.
There we go. I just typed it over there.
Check out
I
channel.
obviously did not ask Mitchell what he wanted us to say.
That's awesome.
You know what I told Aquarius? He's going to be the junior mod father.
Everybody just wants to see Poopy Head because that's what everybody's typing.
But, and you see, Skipper, anybody that comes to my channel a lot, and I haven't got everybody because it takes some work to add each individual one. Yeah. But I work on it a little bit at a time. You know, when I see somebody and I'm like, oh, they're not in there or whatever. But if you want it to put up the weather, then you add this command right here, the weather one. You type weather in the command, and then under the...
Put it in private.
Okay. Okay, then under the message part, you would copy and paste that right there. And everyone can do that one. And so, yeah, you see Tennessee, just put weather Cooksville, Tennessee, and weather Florence, Mississippi, and it'll bring up the weather there. Nightbot will bring up the weather.
Right. And the way this one works is the person typing this in has to type in weather and then a location.
Yep. Weather, city, state, or city, state, and it'll bring that up. Do not worry about the Lazy Acres. Do not worry about the alias line. Just skip that. You do not need to worry about that at all.
Thanks.
Now, other than that, now if you go down here to timers, guys, and I'll answer any questions if y'all... okay. Let's see. No, yours is Aquarius. Homestead Aquarius. Type in Aquarius. And it'll come up with check out Aqua Jedi at and have your link. So your keyword would be Aquarius. Now, if y'all look under, and I'll answer any questions here in just a minute. So you put a $ before and after the channel. No, on the, if you're doing the actual drop command, it is $. All you got to do is copy and paste, but it's $ parenthesis user in parenthesis space hyphen space https://youtube.com/channel/$ parenthesis user ID in parenthesis. And I can copy that again if you would like. You can put whatever in the beginning, please check out, or whatever you want to do, as long as you have that, as long as you have this identical, that will be your drop command.
Hey, John.
Hey, Rockstar, how you doing, buddy? Now, there's other commands, like you can do the slap command or the joke command. I haven't even put the joke command in mine yet.
I got you on full screen. We'll do some screenshots real quick.
I can put the joke command in mine, but the last thing that I want to go over real quick is the timers, and then I'll answer any questions anybody has or more questions. But if you see right here is the timer, and I have my YouTube channel. This is just the name. You don't have to put whatever name you want under that. Now, under the message, all you have to do is type your message. You know, like a reminder, remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Dog Pound, welcome to the Dog Pound. Thanks for coming in. YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel and I put my thing in. This is very simple. All you have to do is type in the title you want it to be called, message, type in whatever you want the message to be, set it how often you want. Hey, NetsV, thanks for coming in. Hold on. Once you have it copied, it will paste again unless you copy something else. Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if I copied anything else or not, Gary. But I know that. If you see right there, Nightbot just said, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. That is one of my timers that I have set off. Now you can set these off every 5 minutes, every freaking hour, whatever. This is how often Nightbot is going to spam your chat of these simple commands. Every 15 minutes, however many chat lines. If it's a big message, you want to add more chat lines. If it's a small one, 2 lines is fine. You don't have to worry about the alias. Submit it. And as you can see, Nightbot had just spammed one of these over there every 15 minutes. It was the reminder one. But if you scroll through chat 2, you'll eventually see welcome to the dog pound. Thanks for coming in. Those are set on timers. And that's all. It's easy. You just type what you want to do, how long you want it to do it, and everything else. That's easy. No special characters or anything like that. So, anybody have any questions about Nightbot?
Yeah, Barbecue Rockstar wants you to start over.
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
He can rewatch the live. He can rewatch the live, but
I don't know
as
who
far
that
as
one feller is, but I do like the
as-
first half of his name. He's got a bunch of runes on it.
As far as Nightbot goes, that's the Nightbot thing. If anybody has any questions, they can email me or help. They can email me. We'll set up a time or whatever. But now I am going to turn it over to Ralph. Webb's Web for simple OBS introduction or more complicated one. If anybody has any questions or wants to know about that or anything else, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to end mine here and turn it over. Let me stop this screen and turn it over to Ralph.
Okay, I want to go back to Nightbot just for a second with Rich on his timers. I don't believe that you can use variables like the dollar things in timers because it's trying to reference something that it doesn't have. Like the dollar user is trying to reference who sent the message. Well, nobody sent the message because it's coming from a timer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm noticing here.
You're talking about the timer.
Yeah, there's a time. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying here.
Look at your timers, and if you have any variables in there, like a dollar or something, you might want to take those out because that's what we see on the user side when your Nightbot starts rolling. It's saying the Nightbot's saying I don't know what this variable is. Because most of those variables are referencing who sent the message. Well, nobody sent that message because it's coming from a timer.
Length, right? Like, I mean, if it's a timer that's just going off, isn't it like he's saying like?
Yeah, but it has to be just
with the Canadian. Yeah. Sorry,
it just has to be text. There can't be any variables in it at all.
Yeah.
So if it's just text, as far as I know, it should be working.
Or you can copy a link or whatever, like I did here.
Yeah.
But if you put in a special character that's a programmable, it's going to say variable not found.
But that link is not really. Well, yeah, it is. It is a link because it's seeing the HTTPS at the beginning of it, so it's recognizing that as a link.
Yep.
But a timer will not use a variable. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, I fixed it now. I got it fixed now.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
I can take Nightbot off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna do OBS a little bit different than everybody else is gonna do it. I'm gonna get either Rich or Devildog to be my guinea pig, and I'm gonna walk them through doing stuff.
One last thing I have to say about that, guys, is when you first connect to a live, it'll usually take Nightbot about 4 or 5 minutes to connect in. So don't go start your live and immediately do your drop command or whatever, because it's not going to drop it. It's going to connect like 4 or 5 minutes or whatever before it actually drops it. That's the last thing.
Yep, that is true. You got to give it a minute to connect and recognize what's going on. So who wants to be my guinea pig?
I don't care.
Right.
Rich.
Such a great job
actually,
all night.
Rich is maybe a little bit different because he's on Apple. I don't know.
No,
it's not going to. It's going to be the
not
same?
for what I'm going to show. No,
Okay.
The interface is pretty much the same.
Okay, Rich can do it.
Okay, so Rich, share your screen or bring. Oh, you can't bring just me and Rich up, can you?
Bring what up?
You can't bring just me and Rich up, can you?
Sure, he can. Yeah, he could. He could. I wonder if he removes everybody. Like they'll be in the basement, but they couldn't engage.
I'm gonna put y'all in the basement for a minute, and then I'll be in the basement as well.
How do you do that?
I mean, we can.
I can.
Yeah, except
I
the
can
screen
still
would be really
control.
small.
I can still control things from the basement. Y'all just can't hear me, so I'll
Well,
take everybody.
Actually, I just need the person. You don't need to see me. I'm just going to direct. Actually, I'm just
Okay.
going to talk. So
Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I'm just going to talk. So that you can download OBS from. You just do a search for OBS,
Hold on.
and it'll bring you up to the OBS site.
So do we
And
need to
there's-
open OBS for this?
You need a
Yes,
you
PC
have-
or something.
Yeah.
walk,
Okay.
walk them
Hold
through
on.
it like they're trying to set up OBS,
I have
because some people
OBS.
may.
Okay. First off, OBS does not run on a phone. It runs on. It's got to run on a laptop, a desktop. It can be Mac. It can be a PC, or it can be Linux. Doesn't matter. Those three. There's three different. There's three different versions of it.
OBS.
All right, I'm going to try again. My audio is not working.
Yep.
Oz
OBS
is-
Studio. And that's. You
Okay,
can
give
see
me
his
1
little.
second. I'll be right back.
You can see his little symbol there on the screen. A little three-bladed thing. That is OBS Studio software. Now, OBS doesn't really require a super heavy-duty computer to run on, but it does need a little bit of horsepower. And again, depending on what you're going to do with it, if you're just going to do simple stuff with it, it'll run pretty much on anything, unless you're just running a potato. The more you have it do, the more resources it's going to take.
Hey, still in you?
Still in you, still in her.
Yep. So let's go ahead and bring up OBS. The install for OBS is just like installing anything else. You download it, you unzip it, click on the install, and just follow through the screens.
Yeah, I got it.
I can.
We're going to do an update.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, there's a new version of OBS out, 28. I would not update to that at the moment. Stay on 27.
I already did it, Ralph.
I know. You're pretty. It's okay because you're not doing anything crazy like I do.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with it, but again, I know how to work around it, and I have all my stuff saved. So if I get into deep trouble, I can just get rid of it and start completely over. So it's not that bad for me, anyway. Again. So are we ready to continue here, guys, or where are we at?
Hey, hello, ladies.
My update's about halfway through.
Okay.
Hey, Tony.
One of the cool things that I've been noticing, I've been trying to figure out how are these guys doing these shorts, you know, these amazing shorts where all this crazy stuff's going on. And what OBS allows you to do is you can see here I have it in the resolution setting so that this is for shorts. And so if I just pop my visual up, now this, if I don't have to be live, but I can record this at any time. Once my mouse decides to work, you can see I'm in here.
I
I
look
just
at
have
it
to
this
make
way.
sure.
If you want to watch shorts, go to TikTok.
Who said that?
Tony.
Okay, well, YouTube just monetized shorts, and I have one short that's at almost 50,000 views. It's just a bird dancing on a shoulder. But as soon as the monetized comes completely clear, for a 13-second video, it's the highest revenue video that I'll ever make in my life, probably. And it's just a short. So
YouTube is starting to embrace shorts more.
oh, well, the monetization and the revenue, they never monetized them before, but what happens once you hit a certain amount of views is they'll give you, and you don't have to be monetized for this, but they'll give you what's called a view check. And it's a check, it's a bonus for how many views you get off of a video or on your channel. And it just shows up in your email. And you don't have to be monetized. You could have 100 subscribers, 50 subscribers, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you hit that algorithm and they say you're good, then they'll piece you off, I guess, so to speak. But
if they want to watch me pee, I'll get that short out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying shorts are, I do agree with you. TikTok is the leading demanding kind of thing of that essence, in that era, but YouTube is starting to really pick up on that aspect of things, and it's just become kind of worldwide allowed. Like a lot of countries, they weren't allowed to make shorts. So for a while, people were able to get higher views being American or Canadian YouTuber. We had an advantage where like places in other third world countries, they weren't allowed to make shorts. And so now apparently it's like, within the last 6 months, they allowed it pretty much everywhere now. Anybody can post a short, and then now they've monetized
True, as
them.
long as they're tie-dye shorts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay, man. Hey, I don't mind tie-dye shorts.
I think the only reason that YouTube went that route is because they got to compete.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It is a big revenue stream. I mean, TikTok's making a lot of money, so.
I mean, you look at
That's all
TikTok,
YouTube cares about is the money.
Instagram, Facebook Reels, all that.
Instagram has been falling to the side so much lately. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't do hardly anything on Instagram anymore. I didn't do much before, but I do less now. I hardly even touch Facebook or Instagram. I just play around with YouTube. We ready to go here, guys, or what? Where are we at?
Very little on Facebook.
Okay. So, Rich, go ahead and start OBS.
I'm in it. Yeah.
Okay. Share your screen so we can see what you're doing.
I have to. Let me see if we can go like this. Okay, tell me how to do that again. Should I do it through Streamyard or do it on OBS itself?
Do it on Streamyard.
Yeah, I think
do it through Streamyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to do it on through Streamyard, but okay.
For this,
so
it'll be
let's
better.
see. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 sec. All right, now Devildog's just got to show it. Yep.
There we go. Now,
okay.
Go up to your scenes and start a new scene.
Sure. Go like this.
Okay, so
this is a scene here.
Yeah, when you start it, go ahead and start it so it'll be blank.
Yeah.
When you start
Okay.
StreamYard, this is what or StreamYard. When you start OBS, it'll look like this. And you'll only have over at the bottom, you have scenes, sources, your audio mixer, your scene transitions, and then a control panel. And this is where you do all your stuff. Your scenes are
You got to do
full-
it on odd view
Thanks,
on
Belt
your
Loop.
phone.
Okay,
I
OBS
just
is not
wanted
going to
to-
work on your phone.
No,
OBS does not
OBS
work on a
won't work.
phone. There is no mobile app for OBS.
You can
Yeah,
use your
there's-
phone with OBS like this,
Yes.
where I'm showing. This is showing all these displays. This is me using my phone through an HDMI thing. So, and I can use it as a secondary recording device or phone, but you can't use your phone with like as a.
Yeah, you can't run OBS on your phone. It's not a mobile app. There have been rumors of them creating one, but
So,
those rumors have been around for quite some time.
Another thing that people are going to have problem with, what is the best your computer, you can't just do it on any old computer, because a lot of times your computer will not keep up with OBS and StreamYard and
Right. Well, okay. There's two different
I can
things here when you
multi-app.
work. Yeah, there's two different things that you got to worry about when you're doing live streaming. One is the software in your computer, and the other, even more so, is your internet speed. And it's
Right.
not your download speed, it's your upload speed. When
Right.
you are streaming,
I'm
you
on,
are sending
Starlink,
data, and that's
so
again, everybody's different. The best way you can test your internet speed is go to a website called speedtest.net.
yeah.
And just when you come up, you just hit the big go button and it'll run a test. And you want to do this while you're not doing anything else, while you're not downloading anything or
It
watching
lies to
videos.
me all the time too.
Well,
what I was getting at though, Ralph, is you may not be able to do it if you have an older computer with a lot of other stuff already on your computer.
I'm looking for it.
Right, and again, look at when you look at the OBS website, or just do a search for OBS system requirements,
Right.
and it will tell you that it would pretty much run on an i5, which is not a high-end computer. I understand a lot of people have older stuff, but I mean,
I know, but I just wanted to make sure someone didn't come in here with a computer that had XP on it, and they think that just because they put Windows 10, they could run it.
I mean, every piece of software has hardware requirements.
Right.
And again, the more you want your software to do, the more hardware you're going to need to run it.
Right.
What you got against Windows?
My
ME?
computer, or at least my notebook that I run off of, is less than a year old.
You should be fine then.
I have great speed. I have very little memory, but great speed.
Okay, well that's going to be part of the problem is memory in your PC.
Yeah, well, I have an external hard drive that gives me.
Okay, well that's not memory.
10 terabytes. So.
Right, that's storage. That's not memory.
Yeah, that is storage. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to say shout out to Belt Loop for dealing with that answer there for Don R. Thank you.
Okay.
Why is Belt Loop not up here with us?
He's dealing with the questions in the chat by the looks of it.
And he's at work.
Yeah.
Not true. That's right. He's at work. Another 3 hours.
Okay, so let's get back to OBS here. So in the scene is a group of all of your inputs, your webcam, your microphone, whatever pictures, whatever you want in your scene. So we added a new scene. We have no sources in it. So next to your scene, you have your sources box. So you go down to the bottom, you click plus, and it's going to give you a bunch of different things you can do. So, of course, the first thing you want to do is get your webcam or your phone or whatever you're using to capture your video with in. So you're going to pick capture video or video capture device.
Video capture device, correct.
Right, so just click on that. And you can, this is This is just a name. It's just a reference name. So you can call it webcam. Like I have an AverMedia, so I call it AverMedia webcam. I have a Logitech webcam, and I call him my C920. So it's just a name. So here you're going to choose your device, whatever your camera is.
I say me. That's mine.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, you call it
I think me too, Devildog.
Nice.
Okay, and then you're going to get a panel with, bring up the properties again.
Sure. Of the okay.
Of the webcam, yeah. Just double click on it.
Yeah.
Good night, Brenda.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So you'll have a choice between what
Night,
you're
Brenda.
using. Like you could either an external camera. I have an OBS virtual camera, which is not what you want to use. That will triple the screen, as you can see. That's different.
It's
but
not
there's
even gonna be on right now.
Yeah, I have it doing it. But this is my webcam, FaceTime HD camera.
Yep, and this is going to be one of the differences you see on a Mac, which is what Rich is on, and a PC. On a PC, there's a lot more options you can choose here to set your camera up.
Yep.
But you just basically go through and set all your settings, choose your resolution, and all that stuff, and you click OK.
Oh, I can do that here, like your preset resolutions right here. Your 1280 by 720 or whatever that. But I have to do the remaining settings or anything like that. I have to do in the advanced settings in OBS.
Yeah, that's a difference between.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
So click OK. And there's your webcam in OBS. I mean, that is literally how simple this is to set up and use as far as just basic stuff. If you wanted to put a picture behind that, Rich, click on plus.
Yeah. Sure.
And then add an image. Again, this is just a name.
Yeah.
Image 1, image 2, whatever you want it. And then you just go find an image file, a picture that you have on your PC somewhere.
Sure, hold on, let me go look here. Let's go, expansion pack. Oh, membership.
Now, do you any of you try to go for the 4K video?
I have uploaded 4K video. It's a lot of data to push.
Yeah.
A lot of data to push.
I found it to be hard in editing and all the way up from there.
Yeah. Is it? Just
Do you think it's a benefit?
A 4K
to do
video
it?
has twice as much data in it as a 2K video. So
Now, one of the things I want to. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think it's a benefit to up it? I mean,
no, because most people watch. Actually, most people watch these videos on their phones. Probably number 1, number 2 is going to be a PC. Number 3 is going to be a TV, a big screen TV.
And all those,
most people are going to watch this at 1080p. And
yeah, they're not going to be 4K either way.
Ralph, the background's in front of Rich.
Right. Okay. So we added that. So you see down in his scenes how the image is above the video. If he clicks on that image and drags it below
in your scene
device,
section,
no, in your sources.
Right here, yeah.
So just click on the image and drag it down. Now he's behind it, and it literally just layers these things up. Some of them don't matter, like your microphone.
One thing I might add with you is what might help that I learned on one tip is to picture it like an onion. You know, there's different layers of what you're working with. So some people might put the camera up first, but what I was taught was to start with what you want your background first. And what happens is, like, what's your general background? Bring that up first, and then bring up your fonts, and then bring up your image and your video where you're going to fit in the scene that you're making. Because essentially you're basically starting from the center of the onion and working your way out if you start from the video capture device. But if you start from the background and work your way in, you're starting from the outer of the shell of the onion if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just all layers. Yeah, it's just all layered up, and you can build it however you want and just rearrange it. It's just, again, how you go about creating this stuff, and how you layer it up. That's all up to you and your creativity and what you want to do with it. Again, to me, there's no one best practice on how to do things. It's whatever works for you. It's like Windows. There's like 15 ways to do everything in Windows.
Say I was roboting. Somebody said I was roboting. Can you guys?
Yeah, you did just for a second. You're fine now.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, literally, that is basically how OBS works. So, Rich, click on your plus and your sources again, and you can see different. We can kind of look at the different types of things that there are, and I'll just go. So, audio input. Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Raise the screen up here.
Okay.
Go like this for a second. There we go. Yeah, it's still tough.
So So there's a few there. It's kind of hard to see. So audio input capture. That's going to be your microphones. Okay, so that's where you would add a microphone. Audio output capture. If you have, there's different ways to do audio captures, but it basically captures the output of something else, like a web page or something like that.
Yeah.
A browser source is just that. It's a browser. It's a web page. So you could actually bring in a web page. You can't really interact with it to do anything, but if you just wanted to show something that was on a web page, you could do that. Color source is just that. It's a color source. It's a block of a color.
In chat?
Spencer wants to know if you can run OBS on an Apple iPad.
No, you cannot.
On an iPad, I don't know.
No.
Well, I'm looking at detail. You cannot run OBS on a iPad. There is no app for it, and it would not allow you to do that. Probably, I would not recommend it.
Yeah, there's no mobile type app for OBS, and that's for tablets. Tablets are considered mobile devices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to continue on, display capture. If you have more than one monitor hooked up to your system, you can pull in the whole what's being displayed on the whole monitor. Image, we did that already. That's just a picture. An image slideshow. So you see on my OBS on my picture that my background changes every so often. That is just an image slideshow. So I don't remember what I said it for. I think 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So see there, it just changed. So it just goes through that. It's just a slideshow. It is standard image slideshow. Bring your other screen back up, Rich.
I can't.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, the dog goes.
I don't have administration rights for StreamYard.
Where's it at? Did I? Wait.
You deleted it?
No, it's here. There it is.
There you go.
Devildog.
Okay. And also, while we got a little short pause going through this, was you see what Rich is doing by moving things around? It's just like any other Windows program where you grab the object, move it around. You notice the corners have little red nodes on them. You can grab the corner and resize it.
Yeah, there's a kind of things there's too with the Shift and Alt key.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alt will crop.
It's very
and
effective.
Control I think is resize.
If you hold the Shift key, you can expand the image. If you hold the Shift and the Alt key at the same time, you can crop the image. So let's say you see my green screen right here. If I wanted to crop this, I press Shift and Alt together, grab the sides, and I can pull in what I don't want to be seen.
Yep, and just crop.
If that
the
makes
image.
sense.
Yeah.
And that. So now I just hold Shift once, and I can expand myself. Look, I can go, woo!
Yep, and that stretches the image too.
And this is really, if this is what I really found was the coolest part of using this, is that right now I'm streaming live, but I can actually record at any time and do my editing in this program. Just loading it up, I just press start recording, start talking like this, and if I'm like, hey, I think I'm looking a little funny here, I crop myself. I can put myself in the corner. I can not be there, like you've seen with Devildog, which I think is a really cool intro. You hear the cop sound and stuff, and then you see Belt Loop pop up, and then you hear the howling, and you hear the dog pop up. You know what I mean? Like, so these are all really cool things that you can do that just gives you a little bit more of advantage than using just StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard is very, very, very basic, and
I was so
is
scared
just as
to do
open
videos,
as crazy.
man.
Yeah.
As soon as I got through this gate worm, this gate of thing, as soon as I was open to OBS, and I was like, whoa, and I understood it, and it took a little bit, but I was so scared to post any videos because, it's like taking a step back, right?
Yeah, and like Rich was saying, this is not just for streaming. You can record with this also in the control section. There's a start recording button.
You can record with it.
And you can record.
Yeah, I'll be doing my shorts like this from now on. I just press record and go bang. And then you're done. Do it a minute video. I could sit for one day and just do, 50 shorts.
Yep. All the tutorials on my channel are... My OBS tutorials are OBS recorded with OBS. It's a little funny, but that's how I did them.
Yeah.
So let's go back to our list here real quick, and let's finish this up real fast here.
And let's try and there we go.
Okay, so we stopped at the slideshow. Media source would be like a video file, something like that. An NDI source. I do not use NDI sources. Actually, that came as part of a plugin, so I won't really talk about that one. A scene, you can actually bring a whole scene into another scene. And that sounds kind of silly to say that, but there are techniques that I won't call them advanced. They're kind of what I would consider an intermediate technique, where there's advantages to creating a scene that just maybe has your camera in it with maybe just the background. Because the thing is, if you in different scenes, if you change the camera, it may change it in another scene too, depending on how you brought it in. So if you create a scene that just has your camera in it, you can manipulate just that scene as a source so that you're not changing it, the whole camera source, every place you're using it, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. What else you got there? Scene. I don't know what that next one is. That must be something you have. The siphon.
It's called Siphon Client. Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. That's like another user. You can have come into it with, I could, like another Apple user, I can have come into my, it's pretty neat.
That's a Mac thing.
Yeah.
A text is just that. It's a text file, and you can change the font colors, all kinds of stuff on it. Video capture device is your camera or whatever video capture you want. Window capture is like a Chrome tab or something like that. And then down at the bottom, you see group. You can actually group things together. So like if you had two pictures that you wanted side by side and you wanted to move those around as a single entity or a single object, you can group them together and then you can just control both of them with one set of controls.
It's
Those are basic.
super
Those
cool.
are those are the basic things that you can use as sources. And again, there's filters on top of these. Rich, add a text.
So
Add a text.
where
Go back
was
to your
I?
scene 3. Go back to scene 3 at the bottom.
I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't have it
Back down to
programmed to my fancy little butt compressor. I have to use my mouse.
So add some text and make it move. So add a text.
Sure.
Sorry about that, boys. I lost my internet.
So text, make it move.
Again, this is just a name.
Oh, it's okay. All right, cool.
So this is your, you know, what you're going to do for text. So you select your font.
It's not letting me type anything.
Really?
You? Yeah. Hitting the typewriter and everything, and I can't. Press
Hey,
paste.
Jonesy.
All right, there. We'll just do this for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
We'll find out what's going on after,
You
but
should be
this
able to
works.
type in there, but you would just type your text in here.
Yep. So you
And
just type,
hit-
or I just pasted something. So, anyways.
Yep. So grab a corner and drag that down kind of small.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
I'll give you one tip on these text boxes. When you first bring it up, when you go into the font size, it's set at like 256, and it's like, why is this set so large? I have found out that if you change that to too low of a number and then try to enlarge your text by dragging this around,
Pixelates
it really
it,
it really distorts your text. So leave it big and resize it this way.
My mouse is having a seizure. I'm getting there. I think there's a way too, like with loading pictures in the settings, where when you're like loading up a file, it will be in a certain resolution depending on what format you want that scene to be in. So like if you're in 720 or whatever by 1080, when you load up a picture, you can have it auto set up to where it loads up. I did have it set up like that before, but for some reason,
change your color, your font color. So we can
I'm going to
see
change the color in a sec. Yeah, I'm going to here. So go. So again, I just double click, I believe, on the font that brings up the properties. So just double click on it on your scene select or your source selection. It'll bring up properties. So font.
Where's your colors?
I don't know. Let me see.
Stupid Mac.
I've done this before.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you can just click OK there. I think you have color on the others. Yeah, no, just click OK there. Just click OK. Click OK. Oh, wait. Scroll down. I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay, highlight your text. Okay. Now scroll down. There we go.
There's red, there's a double color, so we just push that to red.
Yeah, it's just set to a gradient. That's okay. Just so we can see it.
Yeah.
Say if there was a text in there. It's all boxes right now because of the font I selected, apparently.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, why did it do that?
Let's go. Oh, just a font I selected. Let's go to something normal. See if that works. There you go.
Yeah, that will.
Should be able to bold.
Yep, that's good.
That's probably better.
Okay.
There you go.
That'll work. Yep. So to make this move, it's not doing anything. We're going to use a filter. So click on your filters.
I write if.
There's a bunch of different ways to get to filters. If you highlight in your scenes and then right above that where it says filters, if you click on that, That works too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes anything, but what I found is if you double click, if you notice on the these options you see up here, it says filters and properties, right? If you
Yeah.
double click on the left, you get the properties. If you right click on the source, you get the options here as you see. You'll get to your thing to put the filters. So it's
Right.
kind of like a quick thing, like left click properties, right click, bang, you're scrolling into the filters, right? It's kind of cool.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Super.
Okay, so the filter we're going to add is a scroll filter. So click plus and scroll.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, because it's just a name. So the nice thing about this is you can make this scroll either in any direction, up, down, left, right, change the speed.
Super sensitive too.
all
I
kinds of
like
different-
using this if
Yes.
I'm going to do it.
Yes, it is pretty sensitive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Just for the sake of fun, let's see what happens. So that one's
And you can actually do them both at the same time, and it'll
Yeah.
scroll at an angle.
Mhm. Yep.
Maybe like real slow is good. Slow how to bounce.
Yep. And here's another little cute trick with OBS. You notice in like where you're changing in the numbers over there, if you double click in that box, you can use, if you have a scroll wheel, you can use your scroll wheel to change the numbers.
Yeah.
So double click in there, and then your scroll wheel will change the numbers. That's
Yeah.
very useful for doing real fine adjustments.
Yeah.
That's how you make text scroll in OBS.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of the things I've noticed too, depending on what you're using this feature for, this loop feature, I've found it took me a while to find out how to stop it from looping. Like, let's say if I went to a scene selection and changed, I could have it activate and then come back over to my scene. Whereas if you want to save memory on the program running, on the scenes that you're creating, if you have them still running, even though you're not in the scene itself, right? But it's still running over there, that having multiple things running at the same time is what bogs out a computer eventually.
Yep.
So
because all that stuff.
you want to make sure that whatever ones you want looping, keep looping, and the other ones that you're not using, let's say, when you're loading the program up, don't have them running. I have now 8 scenes going, and I'm pretty sure most of them are all looping right now. As I move, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can get pretty crazy. Look, this guy's looping. This fire's going off in the background, so you can kind of choose, right, what you're doing. Most people, I think, for the most part, when I first started using OBS, I only worked with one scene. One scene and a few sources just to get her going, get her kind of figured out.
Yeah, once you start playing with this, you get into other scenes, and then you do like an opening scene, like an intro. Do an intro screen and then a regular screen.
I'll spend a day thinking about a stream, setting it up, and then at the end go, nah, that's just too crazy.
Anyway, that's the basics of OBS. I just kind of wanted to go through because I know a lot of people have asked about it, asked how to use it, and
I don't even want to know.
So it's just, again, it's one of those things. If you want to take your stream a step further than what Streamyard can do, this is one of the products you can do it with. It's just the one that I use. I don't think any of them are any better than the others. I do have some pet peeves against some of the companies, but I'll keep that to myself.
Why are you not using your own background for your green screen?
What do you mean? Why do I have my beach scenes?
I mean, why are you not taking your own photos for that?
I could. It's just, these are just photos that I have. I mean, I could put anything. I can put anything up there I want. It's just a slideshow of images. I could put.
Right.
I have 2 or 3 different slideshows.
Those
I have
are not yours, though.
No, they're not. I don't claim them to be mine.
No.
These ain't mine either. But I mean,
Yeah. Same.
I mean,
Devildog, you created or had somebody create them for you.
no, I created these.
No, those are stock photo images.
Yep.
He did not take those or anything like that.
No.
See, I couldn't imagine doing green screen unless it's. Don't get me wrong. I have thousands and thousands of videos and thousands of photos that I could do it with. Oh, that's a good one.
You can do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can use whatever you
I-
want. It's just a picture. It's just you know.
I don't think I can go find
PNG or.
I don't think I can go find pictures of dinosaurs. You know, I did this for a little kid. You know, to make him happy.
I don't get it wrong, Devildog. Eddie, you done great pulling up these images for the kids.
Yeah, that's why I made the Hot Wheels one. That's why I made the dinosaur one. That's why I made little chefs. You know, her turtles.
I can say I can say to you
whatever you want back there.
Wolf.
Well, even like DJs, he's got a badass beach behind him.
Yeah, but Tony, like that dog, like love. I just got this off the internet. Like,
Yeah.
I did not take this
Hi, Rebecca.
photo. It's just something I.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, I could do a green screen. Hell, I live in a tent. I'm living in a tent, I should say. I don't live in a tent. If I did a green screen behind me, it would be the images that I have taken.
Right. Yeah. It's like I said, you put whatever images you want to put up there. I've got tons of images that I have taken that I could put up there.
Yeah,
I just had these, and these are really nice, high quality pictures. So I did it for ease.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would not.
I understand. I understand.
If this really out, I would put a disclaimer that these are not my pictures, and whoever they do belong to,
Oh, because I want to go there.
Yeah, but Tony, I will also let you know it doesn't have to be green. It could also be blue or whatever color. Well, not whatever, but it has to be like a chroma key color. Sorry. Let me try to slow it in. I'm almost so.
And my
Yeah, it has to
son
be a
has
chrome
been bugging
color,
me
yeah.
to go ahead and lay a green screen here in the tent.
You
And
can
then
use a
just lay
virtual
out
green screen. You don't
my
have to use an
past
actual.
video.
Yeah,
No.
you don't actually.
No,
You don't have
I
to use a.
so
Yeah, you don't have to
get
use
it.
a physical green screen. You can use a virtual green screen.
Yeah, but just
A real green screen works better. It does, but it is possible even with Streamyard. Streamyard has built-in virtual green screens.
yeah.
so I could remove the background as I have it.
I'm sorry, I
could
didn't
if
hear what you
want-
said.
Well,
I was asking the background as I have it. Could I use that as a green screen? Or do I have to have
like
that
a
actual
picture? Yeah,
green?
like if you took a picture just like inside of your tent that you would want to be behind you, yeah, you could put that picture behind you and it would look like you're sitting in your tent or any tent or.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would do that, but you could. I mean, if you wanted to have a
change
different
the background anyways. I can almost see,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, I can see the stars through the screen of your tent, which is a pretty good image in itself.
Yeah.
I can.
If I
I'm pretty
walk
sure those
outside,
are.
you can see the stars because it is clear night.
Yeah, but just
Now, see, that would be a cool
to-
picture, right?
so
Some
the-
people would
I
use it as a
don't have
backdrop.
green behind me at all. I have blue. So
Hi, Rebecca.
yeah.
Well, I can say just to give some type of light to what you're saying there, Tony. Some of the images that I use, I actually paid for that come with the Valeria green screen that I bought. And so once you pay for this, high-end green screen, pull-out
Right.
portable green screen, they give you a package of pictures that what they say are trending backgrounds that a lot of live streamers are using, so to speak. And so, but essentially, if I had made the decisions again, and knowing what I know now, the green screen helps a lot in some essence when it comes to video editing and or thumbnails, taking pictures, stuff like that, where you can kind of
won't argue
put
that.
yourself, in, say, in front of your picture if you choose, like, say, for instance, your tent or whatever, right? But I did. I did splurge at the one at the time, and I went over and above when it came to the green screen essence, and I feel, I'm feeling the hurt because I got 2 green screens.
Yeah, I did my green screen basically so that you guys don't have to look at all the junk that's literally sitting behind me. There's 2 desks behind me that are literally covered with cables, this, that, my GoPro, my camera, all kinds of stuff. So it just keeps you from seeing all the junk behind me.
At home, Aquarius, I have spent, I'd say, 80% of my life outdoors. I am an outdoors person. I live outdoors. As you guys can see, right now I'm living in my tent, which sucks. I'd rather be living in my hammock, but
Nice.
For those that don't know me, I do spend my time outside. 100% of it. I have a motorhome. A really nice 36-foot motorhome. Well set up. I do not sleep in it.
All right.
Interesting.
I sleep outside every chance I get. We've been doing this for over a year now. And yeah, I gotta sleep in the tent once in a while. It really sucks sleeping in the tent. Don't get me wrong, it's a 12-man tent. I have a cot, a well set up bed. Anybody who watched my last video knows that. Outside of that, hey, I want to sleep in a hammock. And those of you who have never slept in a hammock, try it. If you want to learn how to sleep in a hammock and you don't understand it, Adventures with the Marines is the YouTube channel you want to watch.
Cool. Yeah, I would, but I tend to move, and I would probably end up on the ground.
I've slept in a hammock
you
a
would
few times.
sleep
It's
your
almost
best
impossible.
night of
Yeah.
sleep in a hammock.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
I've done it a few times at gigs. We did like stay over gigs on the lake at Balsam Lake and stuff, and we had gigs at people's places, and I'd bring a hammock, and I'm telling you, man, the only thing that woke me up was the sun and the heat because I didn't put it in the right place for when the sun rose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was great. Like, yeah, I just never for a long time. I think 3 times. By the 3rd time I set up the hammock, I started thinking about where does the sun rise in the morning. Like, this is a very important part of where I set this thing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But they got some nice hammocks now where they have an over roof, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, my hammock is a double hammock. It is phenomenal on the amount of room you have in it. Once you learn how to sleep in a hammock, you'll never go back. You'll never go back. I mean, there's no way back.
All right, guys. Does anybody have any questions about, Streamyard, Nightbot, or OBS? If not, I'm going to wrap this up here real shortly. Ralph, I would like you to stay in after hours because Rebecca would like to talk to you.
Okay.
About something. And but we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I didn't know this was going to go this long. I was just planning on initially helping a couple people, and a bunch of people showed up and everything else. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead now. I'll give you 5 minutes to ask any questions or talk or anything else, but I am going to end it at 2:45 probably. And that's it, because like I said, I wasn't expecting it to go this long. I still haven't eaten or anything. So go ahead.
Damn, Devildog.
Eddie, I have to get out of this room right now.
Why, you burning up, DJ?
Yes, I am.
You need to get you a fan or something in there. What's up, Mitchell?
Yeah,
I have to go. I was just saying later.
All right, Mitchell, thanks for coming up and staying and sticking around and reading chat and questions. And
thanks
hope we got any of the questions and everything.
Yeah.
We will do this again when more people, show interest, or I will do this again, and Ralph, I'm sure, and CFM Rich would be more than happy to be there if anybody has any questions about any of it.
Eddie. Yeah. Eddie, we need to get Josh to download TeamViewer to his computer, because walking him through it will be like pulling teeth. So if we can take control of this computer, it'll be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Walking him through TeamViewer would be.
No, it's just you type in TeamViewer in the browser.
You can do that, Mitchell. You showed me that. I'm not all that familiar with it, but
I've used TeamViewer quite a bit to show people how to do things. It's a great program. It is a great program, especially since it's free.
Yeah, so all of my kids' computers have it. So if they're having problems at with Emma, the one that's homeschooled, if she's having problems with it, she just messages me. You can get the app on your phone, and I can look at it on my phone or the computer.
Yep.
Not a problem. Homestead Aquarius says, this has been a great information. Great job, Devildog and panel. Janet Homestead, where you are, says, I feel like I could actually try OBS now.
Hey guys, on OBS, if you look on my channel, my email is on my channel in my About page. If you have questions about OBS, just send me an email. I will help you as much as I can. Again, I'm not a Mac person in any way, shape, or form. Again, the idea of what you do in adding sources and stuff like that, it's the same. It's just little differences.
But this guy is a Mac person right there. So
yeah, Rich is.
I am. Yeah. I've got her down pretty good now.
Yeah.
Well, if
after diving under the hood,
And DJ also has a Mac, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, do you have the Stream Deck too, with the Mac? Do you have the Stream Deck?
Yes, I did. I actually have the Trolley 2 working.
Yeah. And see, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it wrong, man. DJ is a very, very, very smart individual. If you actually go to his About page and stuff, you can see how many freaking applications he runs between StreamYard, OBS, Discord, and freaking podcasts on just about every podcast or everything that streams podcasts and stuff out there. So DJ is a wealth of knowledge as well.
Don't have a secret.
Just pinned him down. He's screwed down.
Just trying to keep a low profile.
Hey, Misha Lee, how you doing? We're wrapping it up. Thanks for coming in. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you.
But yeah, guys, I'm big on the software and the things. I mean, I could tell for any.
Well, I see Eddie's ending this now before Gary gets off work.
Well, like I said, I haven't eaten or anything else either. What was you saying, DJ?
And what it was a software geek like me. I do pay attention to Apple's WWDC and all that. So I know software that's coming out, but I do want to try to develop my own app someday. So
I'm out of here.
All right, take it easy, CFM. Thanks for coming in, Rich.
See you, Rich.
Tell
Have a
Judy,
good
I hope
one.
she gets feeling better, bro.
I hope she does too, man. She's really rough right now, so she's doing a lot of sleep. And that's the best she can do right now, I guess. Cheers, everybody.
But I'm just gonna, and I will say, I may not know Windows, but put me in front of a Mac, I could have you streaming for gaming and up in like an hour less, honestly. Alright, bye. Talk to you later.
See you later, DJ. Thanks for coming
See
up
you later,
on the panel,
DJ.
brother.
See you later.
Anytime, guys.
Later, DJ.
Later.
All right, guys. It is 2:47 now. I am, well, on the clock. We've been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes, and I appreciate everybody for coming in. If you need any additional help, please email me or Ralph. We will be happy to help you out, and I hope this has been help to other people. And y'all have a good night. This is Devildog. Semper Fi. See y'all later. Devildog out.